There we go. Dude, I gotta turn off chroma key. I gotta turn off chroma key. Hold on.
No, I want to play. You play that.
Hold on. Stop, that's not even yours. Oh no. Boy.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's LaBelle lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Oh, and he lands right on the small of his back.
Daniel Bryan using his speed right there.
And his elbow finds the mark.
No.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Clobbers it with the axe handle.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. Whoa! You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
And stomping away in the corner.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice from Daniel Bryan? That would be like a young announcer learning from you, Byron. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Oh, wow. Whoa, disrespect?
The Miz is looking to end this.
Great effort, but he better save some.
He's just so dominant.
Incredible. That's it.
There's a pin now. Gets the shoulder up.
If I missed
Unfortunately,
that,
yes,
I would have
movements
had to
don't
quit.
die that.
And I'm gonna have to move the face cam. The Miz, I don't care about your finisher count, but I do care about mine. Cameras, video settings, lower right.
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
The Miz is calling for it.
Watch it. Miz. Skull-crushing finale. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Got the shoulders down. Yes! Yes! The Miz wins! The Miz wins!
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
Daniel Bryan gave it his all, but The Miz remains champion.
Bryan should
Maybe
rewatch
not.
this to see where he went wrong. But he does it on a TV. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7. How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
He slams him down with authority.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat? Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's
chances. He's going to take them. And if not, he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock. Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Reversal limit off. Then why can't I reverse
This is in trouble.
This could be big. What's he got in mind?
Oh, man, The Miz is in trouble. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Look at this. Miz.
What?
He's just so dominant.
Is it enough, though?
And he kicks out.
That's all right, Cole.
Miz is in trouble.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here. And The Miz, the quick cover.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Oh, stop me.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Clearly trying to take out the back here.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner earned.
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating. The champion into the cover. Oh, somehow.
Look at that. Daniel Bryan somehow kicks out to continue on.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Here it comes. He's got him.
You better stay right where he is.
The two of you brought up Miz former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and the... That should do it right there! One, and the champ kicks out.
Still too fresh.
Bryan is not playing right now. Bryan took the Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up...
He's going to the pin. This could be it.
Into the pay window.
And the champ kicks out.
What a kick out.
When this guy's on, look out. Perfectly executed.
Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys. But now, can Bryan make the most of this?
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Bell lock. The bell lock is in.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be!
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
And the new United States Champion.
No, don't. I know how to get it in. And I'm breaking.
You go like this. Put your thumb around it, and then it goes in better. Okay? What's it called?
Letting me out.
Oh, my fingers are on it. Better. Goofus. Goofus. Okay, I go back up.
What?
Go back up. I gotta go hide.
There's a bathroom down here, you know.
Okay, I'll use this one up here.
Well, the bathroom down here is softer. Yeah. What?
Veronica knows. We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster.
Got him good with a neck breaker.
In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off their rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
Ow, that hurt.
A piercing strike. Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
R-Truth doing some damage.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the Prime Players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful choke slam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent
It's over.
Not a
If
lot
I
of
fail
superstars
this,
can
I'm
pull off
gonna
a
leave
move like
the
that.
match and change the rules or something.
Here we go.
Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts. This is all but over.
Here's a cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
If you don't get your
heavy-duty right hand.
Down goes the referee.
There was just no getting out of the way on that one.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic at a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Oh, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check.
Yeah, hold on. 360
Caught
Booga.
with a big boot on the mark. We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks,
There we
I
go.
gotta
Now
wonder
I
if Dr.
see it.
Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Perfectly timed slam.
Oh, goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way.
Twice as nice. Lights up his chest with a chop. Kane gonna go up high. He's created his own opportunities to fly high here tonight. Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. Flattens him with a clothesline.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship at this same pay-per-view 2 years ago against The Miz. He also went on to win a Money in the Bank and become a World Heavyweight Champion. Caught him with a big boot on the mark.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion, he did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
He delivers a hard clothesline. And he hits him with the boot.
What?
He got him good there.
You have a reversal after that.
We got a cover. And Kane easily avoids the pinfall.
It's gonna take more than that. Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page. Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth are finishing each other's sentences.
Clothesline! We talk about being on the same page, and
Let
Truth
me
and Kofi
reverse.
certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth
Weirdy.
have held those titles for 5 months. You'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry the tag team champions have.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He wants no part of the outside. Here comes...
Lie detector.
Hey, Byron, what's up?
This one is over. I don't know if Kane can recover.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe.
Oh!
These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan.
Here comes R-Truth.
Maybe a figment of your
Everyone is
imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
He's going for the pin. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Champ, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual. Penny predicament. Oh, what impact!
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat, and he's able to get out.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Can we address R-Truth and little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about...
If I can't reverse it, I'm not.